Assault attorney. I will file the lawsuit myself against Douglas County.
Excuse me, you're disrupting the elevator?
Yeah.
Please don't touch
the Supreme Court, I'm going to arrest you, okay?
Sir, please get out of my face.
The Supreme Court doesn't have anything to do with where we're ordering you to stand.
He said you called the cops because he doesn't live in Commerce, and somebody who doesn't live here doesn't have the right to be here.
Call the marshals. I asked him to identify himself.
Why does he have to?
Who are you? Because I asked him to.
Because
We have a crime. So at this time, I'm going to remain silent, and I decline to answer any questions without an attorney present.
Okay.
What are you really witnessing here? What? Well, when the phrase officer safety is thrown on like an oversized jacket used to conceal discomfort with being questioned. When a so-called judge's order stands unsteady, trembling in the shadow of the First Amendment, and when constitutional rights meant to belong to every citizen suddenly require local residency paperwork to be recognized. At this point, it is no longer about who is recording whom. It becomes a sharper, deeper, more unsettling question. Who here truly understands the law? The so-called judge's order introduced in this situation in reality stands on shaky ground before the Constitution. It cannot outrank the First Amendment, where the right to record in public spaces is clearly protected, and Sean is exercising that right. Nothing more, nothing less. No specific statute is cited. Yet the police continue to close in, their tone growing heavier, threats of arrest deployed like weapons, cloaked in vague accusations, obstruction, contempt of court.
You're gonna have to turn off your. You can't record in the courthouse.
Oh, I'm not in a courtroom or anything.
No, the courthouse. This whole building is
Why?
part of the courthouse, and you can't record.
Is that a law?
No, it's the judge's order.
I don't understand.
I'll get it for you.
Okay.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video of the publicly accessible areas here.
Okay. Have you been told that the judge's order is no recording in the courthouse?
She went, you guys are deputies? Mm-hmm. Another deputy went to try and find me the order.
Okay.
So I'm waiting on her to come back.
Perfect. Sounds cool.
Good. What was your name, sir?
Chase Coleman.
Chase Coleman?
Yep. What's your name?
Oh, my first name's Sean. Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video here. What? It doesn't apply to the judge's, courtroom. It's to the entire, even the publicly accessible areas of the building.
So my understanding of based off Judge McCabery's order is.
And who is that?
Judge McCabery.
And who it does? Is that like the chief
judge?
Chief judge here?
Is it applies anything past that security checkpoint? Here on the floor is with the courtroom. So.
Adelaide is Farmington.
And the second floor, isn't this also like the sheriff's office?
That's upstairs.
Yep, upstairs in the lobby.
Oh, okay, upstairs. Gotcha. I thought it was a dual-purpose building.
Yeah, used to actually be PD here as well, but they moved out, so it's just sheriff's office.
Oh, okay, gotcha. It used to be PD here as well. I just came from the. I'm an independent journalist. Like I said, my name is Sean. I just came from the courthouse, which I find funny because. All the courtrooms are in here.
Over there?
Yeah.
The old courthouse.
The old courthouse. Yeah. I just came from the old courthouse. They gave me a tour and everything, and I didn't think it was going to be a big deal to record in the public. I don't want to go into any sort of restricted areas or any courtrooms or anything to record.
Sure,
just
yeah.
Document the historical, nature of the building and disseminate that to public. That's what I'm trying to do here, which is my First Amendment right. So that's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for her to come back to see.
Hey Sean, so thanks for your patience, man. I just kind of double checked up with that other deputy. She is grabbing the order, they just had to print one off, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, just waiting, yeah.
So, yeah, I kind of saw you were waiting, so I figured I'd just fill you in so you knew a little bit more about what.
Okay, so they're printing out the judge's order?
Yep, and I'll bring it up here so you can see it.
All right, thank you, I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. You said that's the order?
Well, this is an old order, but I mean, I'm not going to act based off of this, just with an old signature.
Oh yeah, for a judge that's not even here anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's probably the smartest move you ever made. No, just kidding. But definitely, I appreciate that. Or, if a current judge signed it, then we could have a discussion and then, whatever happens.
Pretty much, so I get what you're doing, you're out doing what you need to be doing, so.
Yeah, just out, exercising my constitutional rights, sir.
Yeah,
that's all I'm doing.
So.
Yep. The same ones, and it's always so funny to me because it's the same, or ironic, I should say, because it's the same ones that each and every one of you that are looking for this judge's orders took an oath to uphold, right? So can't wait to see the judge's order because normally it's usually inside the courtroom, but even if it is inside the hallways or something, that would be unconstitutional. But we would, I want to see the order first. I don't even know if it exists, so I'm not gonna debate an order that I don't even know if it exists. You know.
Well, and I'm not one of those guys who's going to chase you around the building and try to grab your phone.
Yeah. We could de-escalate. Exactly. There's no need for it to get out of control. You know, I'm not obviously a threat to you or anyone here. You know that.
No.
You know, we're just waiting to see some documentation, then we can
Go forward from there.
go forward from there. Exactly.
Thanks for your patience, Sean.
Sure.
Obviously, I understand standing up here for a while.
Yeah.
So we have a signature from Judge Sally Picorni, Division 2, that courtroom right there. Signed today, courtroom, local rule 1. That's the one that's posted on the doors that says recording inside the Judicial Center is prohibited without prior permission of the court. This includes audio and video by any means. According to this does refer to the whole building, including the hallways.
So the old building.
No, this is this building, the JLEC. Mm-hmm. At this point, I will ask you to stop your phone, stop your recording.
Okay.
And I can get you a copy of this.
Yeah, that's
a signed copy.
Oh yeah, because you just got it signed right now, didn't
Correct,
you?
yeah.
Okay.
It's been an order, but we didn't have assigned judges.
I mean, how could it be an order, respectfully, if no
It's a
judge
judge's order, but we couldn't at the moment find a signed one. So that's
So you guys took
it's
this
been
and
an
had it
order.
signed. Is this the chief administrative judge?
No, it is not.
He's not
out.
available, but he has ordered. If he's not available, another judge can order it. If you look at the front door, it's out there.
Yeah.
It just
No, it's
wasn't
a signed,
signed,
yeah.
and I would prefer to have a signed one.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
That's
So
why we got
so this order right here, it doesn't supersede the United States Constitution, does it, or our rights? Doesn't, right?
This order just says you cannot record.
Because you guys are law enforcement, that's not a law.
Yeah.
Right? That's a
Judge's order.
judge's order.
Correct.
In violation of that is contempt of court, which is illegal in the state of Kansas.
Yeah, I understand that. So contempt of court for exercising a constitutional right,
For specifically recording within this building.
which is a constitutional right of news
And
gathering
you
as
need
an
to
independent
address
journalist.
Judge
Well,
McCabe,
you
he's
can
the one
see-
who ordered that.
Well, no, this
Without
is the
prior
judge
permission of the
that
court.
ordered it over here.
She's doing it on his behalf.
She's signing for him.
On
She's
his
a
behalf,
judge of
which
this
she can
building.
do.
And if you want to record, you said you were an independent journalist, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will the judge that just signed that speak to me?
Well, I don't know.
I'll take off the camera if I speak to the judge and find out what is the meaning behind
Their
this order.
office is right over there, but I would like to explain something to you real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Just kind of clear it up.
Yeah.
We do have media come in here. Media records in here. They take pictures in the courtroom, but they have to go through the administrative assistant first.
Yeah, and I would definitely understand taking pictures in the courtroom, 100%, that you would need prior permission. You know, I understand because that's usually the case everywhere. But as far as the hallways here, it doesn't seem to, why what's the issue with that? What is the reason behind it?
I'm not really here to
I just been
talk on
recording.
why a judge signed the order.
Yeah, exactly. Do you guys have a supervisor available?
Our supervisor is in court right now. I mean, so.
So there's no supervisor to speak to?
I'll go upstairs and see if there's one upstairs.
I would just like to speak to a supervisor, please, because, you know, if I have to, you know, it doesn't make sense that you're saying contempt of court for exercising a constitutional right. It just doesn't make sense to me that I would have to be subject to my freedom being taken from me just for simply recording. You know, what if I was secretly recording? You wouldn't even know. So, you know, I don't understand what's the problem with recording. I just don't get it.
I'm not here to talk about why the judges signed the order or why they didn't. The judge did sign the order.
Yeah, just signed it right now.
Inside.
Just literally right now sign the order.
And I asked you to stop recording after I had this order in my
Yeah, but I haven't even seen the order.
Would you mind making a copy of this real quick? Thank you.
I don't know what that order exactly says. I have no idea.
So we'll get you a copy. Now, obviously, you're trying to assert your First Amendment rights, which I totally respect. I totally get. But on the other, side of the spectrum is we do have a signed judge's order saying no recording, which is why I'm asking this.
So what you're basically saying is that signed judge's order is more important to you than the United States Constitution. That's what you're saying, Deputy Coleman? That's exactly what you're saying right now.
I mean, you're putting words into my mouth. I'm saying that in this building, the judge signed an order. The judge has purview of the area of the courts, and they're saying no recording. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking about your First Amendment rights. I understand you want to assert those, and I think that's great. I mean, I really do. Not even speaking from the uniform, just from me. I think that's great. But right now, the judges say no recording in this hallway.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't mean you can't go up to the second floor of the sheriff's office portion of it.
Or talk to the AA and, get an okay for recording. But
I don't see why I would need an okay to exercise my rights. I wouldn't need one. Why do I need someone to tell me, okay, you're okay to exercise your rights now? You're cool. You're good to go. Exercise your rights peacefully. When I've been doing it for the last 30 minutes while I'm waiting for you guys to have this order signed, and there's been no interruption in court business, no problems. I don't understand. That's why I'm saying that I'm peacefully exercising my rights peacefully. Keyword is peacefully. And now because you have an order that you just got signed, right? About 5 minutes ago, you had it signed. Now you're going to be held in contempt of court if you don't stop recording.
So it was a signed order before that.
Here's a copy of that.
But it wasn't because it was just signed.
Okay. Just because we didn't have a signed copy to give you at the moment doesn't mean it was not a signed order by the court. All the local courtrooms are available online.
Yeah, but I mean, there was no signed court order until you went and got it signed from this judge over here. I literally watched her bring the paper over there and have him sign it.
Okay, so she had that one signed. I feel like we're talking in circles here.
No, I don't want to talk in circles. Yeah, I'd rather just speak to a supervisor. That would be perfect if I can do that. Okay. If I could just speak to a supervisor, because at the end of the day, my freedom's on the line here. So I want to make sure that the Douglas County Sheriff's Office is very clear on what they're about to do right now, because I mean, like I said, I hold those who violate my rights accountable, and so do the people that view my content and view my videos, and I disseminate this information to the public, and we hold those responsible for violating our rights accountable. That's what we do. I'm letting you know ahead of time. That's what we do. We'll hold you and every other officer here accountable. Can I get your name, ma'am?
Deputy Sweeney.
Sweeney?
Yep.
And you have a badge number?
10.
And your badge number? I didn't get that, sir.
635.
635, 610. And your name and badge number, sir?
Yeah. Cruzel.
Oh, excuse me.
Deputy Cruzel, it's S530.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you being professional. And
I know the numbers.
do you know everybody's name and badge number?
Not everybody, but the people I work with.
Okay, gotcha. No, I just want to know who I'm dealing with here. That's all.
No, and I mean, obviously, de-escalation, like you were talking about. I try to keep things nice and casual.
Yep.
At this point, like I said, you're not threatening me right now, but we do have a judge's order. We gotta make sure everything's.
I'm just waiting for the supervisor at this point because she went to go get one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sean's calm is not passive silence, but a form of cold confrontation. He stands there, neither retreating nor advancing, steady like a mirror held up to the system itself. Knowing the law is not about showing off, it is about forcing power to examine itself. When Sean asks to speak to a supervisor, it is not to beg, but to pose clear, pointed questions. What law am I violating? Specifically, which one? What constitutional authority allows you to stop me?
But I have two options for you. This signed order basically says, and the judge just told me on body camera, she wants you removed. Okay?
I need to be removed from the courthouse?
Yes. So you have two options.
Yep.
You may leave, you're free to go, or we arrest you for interference.
Can I ask you a couple questions?
Nope. You're free to go. Turn around and you can use that exit there to leave.
I'll go up the stairs.
Okay. Have a good day.
No problem. So I can't ask you questions?
I'm going to escort you, so we're going to go together.
Oh, so I can ask you some questions?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
What's the name of the judge? Are you
through
exercising your Fifth Amendment rights, sir?
Yeah.
So what you're doing right now is escalating the situation.
Nope,
just like you did before when you wouldn't identify yourself.
And I gave you my full name.
Yeah, after I asked you previously and you didn't identify yourself. That's escalating the situation. What judge told you to remove me from the building under threat of arrest? I'm sorry?
Judge Picorni.
Picorni?
Mm-hmm. So she says that.
Or what would I be charged with?
Just consult an attorney because I can't give you legal advice.
I don't want your legal advice.
Okay.
It's horrible.
Well, you're free to go, or you can go upstairs, go to the sheriff's office side, but you can't come within this court area. Anything adjacent to.
What would I be arrested for?
Interference.
Interference with what?
Because I gave you a lawful order. So if you come back down in this hallway, you're going to be placed under arrest for interference. Do you understand?
So even if I'm not recording, I can't come over there? What if I stop recording? That's a fair question.
You can stop recording. Absolutely.
What if I stopped recording and walked into this building?
Once you start recording again, I'm going to ask.
So if I stop recording, I can go into this area?
Yeah, absolutely.
So stupid, because what if I have secret glasses? What if I had a secret pen?
It's an order by the court.
Yeah, and
you could be arrested for.
Where's your supervisor? I want to put a complaint against you.
I am the person in charge today.
What's you're not even a supervisor though. How are you in charge?
It doesn't matter. I was put in charge by a supervisor.
What's your badge number? I need to get your body camera footage.
Don't necessarily have a badge number. My S number is 532.
532?
That's correct.
And you're
Cruzel. K-R-U-Z-E-L.
I'll be getting your body. See the judge telling you. She told you on body camera, correct? The judge?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you for your time.
Just
we appreciate
clarify.
Like I said, we appreciate what you're doing.
No, you don't, because you just violated my rights. You just violated my rights, and we're going to hold you accountable. The people are going to hold you accountable for violating my rights here today. Yeah, and do you feel? Are you happy that you did that? Does that bring you some type of?
I'm not really, because you're kind of wasting all of our time.
What do you do normally? I don't see anybody in here. What do you do?
Have a good rest of your day, sir.
But what do you do?
If you come over here while recording, I'm going to arrest you for interference.
All these law enforcement officers here are all okay with people violating our rights. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You took an oath to uphold the United States Constitution. You should take that seriously. Seriously, you should take it very seriously. And that judge, shame on the judge. Shame on that judge. Let's go upstairs and get the body camera footage. Bunch of tyrants in this building.
Hello, how are you?
No supervisor here whatsoever. How are you?
Good, how you doing? We asked for a supervisor?
Are you supervisor, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I was just threatened to be arrested for I'm not causing a disruption. I have the memo here. It says interfering with an officer. That's what he said he would arrest me for, the deputy downstairs. I'm not causing any disruptions. I'm not doing anything. Simply recording peacefully my First Amendment right, freedom of press. That's it. So I don't understand why I had to be removed.
Okay. What do you have here? Can I see it?
Yeah, sure. It's an internal memo that they gave me, and they had a judge sign it.
Oh, okay.
That's not a court order. It's just a judge signing an internal memo. Apparently a sergeant, said that about how dealing with First Amendment auditors.
Okay, I wasn't aware of any of this.
You're going to be held accountable for your actions. I promise you that. That's so sad. You had an internal memo signed by a judge.
The judge is asking that he
For what?
no longer in the court section.
But for what? For what? Am I disrupting anybody? Am I disrupting anyone?
Videotape sheriff's side of the building, but courts
I'm not inside the courtroom.
want him just out of this area, down to the courtroom.
You can't be in the courtroom recording without there.
Yeah, but I'm not in the courtroom, and I didn't want to go. No, but I'm not disrupting any business. I gave him my copy already. I'm not disrupting any business. I'm not interfering with your carrying out your duties. I'm not doing anything illegal anyway. I'm documenting for the public consumption as a journalist. So you're telling me that a judge can just indiscriminately just kick people out. Next thing you know, it's for their skin color or because they don't like the way they look.
You are more than welcome to consult attorney.
That's unconstitutional. I don't need to consult attorney. I will file the lawsuit myself against Douglas County.
You're disrupting the elevator?
Yeah. No, I'm not. Clown.
Yes.
You heard me. Keep going. Keep moving. Bunch of tyrants in this police department. Disrupting the elevator. What a clown. We're getting all these body camera footage, and we're gonna... Can I get your names and badge numbers, please?
What? Captain Bellinger?
Captain Belger. Thank you, Captain.
Captain O'Hare?
Captain O'Hare.
111.
111. Do you have a badge number, sir?
112.
112.
Let me go in there, do some checking real quick. Again, I don't work in court security. I don't know what's going on. I'm the patrol captain. So.
Yeah. Any one of these officers will tell you, just so you know, when you go, you're checking. Any one of these officers will tell you I was being quiet, wasn't bothering anyone, didn't go anywhere near inside of a courtroom, didn't do anything illegal, didn't break any laws. Just so we're clear, and it's all on video.
Yeah, I just got into it.
I understand, and listen, I'm just having communication with you as a supervisor of these deputies here that I interacted with. That's all. I don't want to escalate the situation anyway. I obviously left the court area under threat of arrest, so obviously I don't want my freedom taken from me, but I do want to be held accountable, and whether you do something or not, I'll hold them accountable for what happened. That's
Got a few minutes?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to request. How do I do a records request while you're doing that? The body camera footage of these officers.
Do it online.
I can do it online.
That's usually easier.
Okay.
Just on our website.
Douglas County Sheriff's.
It's dso.org.
DGSO.org. Thank you, Captain. Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, sir. I just talked. We talked it over. As long as you're in the public space, you can record. You just can't go to courtrooms and record.
Yeah, that's my intention.
I went ahead and grabbed you an internal affairs complaint packet.
Okay.
And then the familiar pattern unfolds. The initial threats begin to crack. In the end, a senior officer, in an uncomfortable moment he cannot avoid, is forced to acknowledge the truth. This is a public area, and Sean has the right to record. At a traffic checkpoint in Will County, Illinois, the air tightens with every breath. Captain Wilkes repeatedly orders a citizen to move farther back, citing officer safety. A blunt command issued again and again. The citizen remains calm, attempting to invoke the First Amendment, trying to turn the encounter into a genuine legal discussion. But what he receives in return is not law, only threats of arrest, with no crime named and no legal basis placed on the table.
I'm trying. You didn't answer any questions, did you?
I just showed him my disease.
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't even do that, honestly. They got to know they can't be doing this kind of thing. It's blatant violation. Yeah, and they're supposed to give you a chance before the sign to be able to avoid it. But the only chance they gave you is the on-ramp for 55.
Oh, I didn't even get that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, then they're really fucking up. Will County's been doing this, and they're supposed to tell people where it's going to be ahead of time.
Yeah, right.
And Will County straight up said, no, we're going to have one and not tell you where it is. So that's why I'm out here. Because it's fucking nonsense. All right, have a good night, ma'am. Holy fuck, Jesus Christ. Okay, I almost put my fucking hand on those fucking hornets. Jesus. These guys just kissing ass. Thanks for pulling me over. It's 262. That's a fucking nice one. I just kind of like the state police logo. Simple and douchey. How you doing?
You stand over there, okay? You're much too close to us. Then it comes to officer safety. So you stand over there, okay, and stay out of the way.
Is this public property? I'm not.
This is a police operation. Look at me, I'm talking to you. This is a police operation, okay? You're way too close to us. It's an officer safety issue. You want to record?
Would you like to
stand
search
over
me?
there. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Stand over there, okay? I'm not going to ask you again.
So it's
'cause the
officer
next time you're
safety,
gonna go,
right?
it's
I
an
just want to make
officer
sure I
safety issue.
understand the issue.
Third time, officer safety issue, stand over there, okay?
Okay, but I'm not here to hurt anybody.
Stand over there. You don't understand what I'm saying.
I was being courteous guy up here. We're talking.
Stand over there, okay? You're too close to us.
I actually made sure to stay at least 10 feet away, as per the Supreme Court, sir. Please don't touch
The
me.
Supreme Court, I'm going to arrest you,
Sir,
okay?
please get out of my
The
face.
Supreme Court
Please.
doesn't have anything to do with where we're ordering you to stand. You are too close to us. You stand over there. If I have to ask you again, I'm very familiar with the Supreme Court, okay? If I have to ask you again to stand over there, and again, it's because it's an officer safety issue, I'm going to take you to jail if you do not move, okay?
I will, but can I get your name, badge number first?
Wilkes 5711.
Wilkes 5711,
Correct.
sir? Germantown 7016. Okay. Under threat of arrest, I'm going to walk away.
That's all right. Make sure you're in the third stall, please.
Fucking pussy-ass motherfuckers. Fuck off. Cowardice motherfucker. They got him in the fucking way. Look at him. Look at where they're fucking driving. And this fucking ass motherfucker. Oh, he's getting a fucking complaint for sure. Punk ass. Been way too long on the force.
This is no longer a story about officer safety. This is discomfort when power is questioned. It is the reflex of ego when confronted by a citizen who refuses to bow. If this were truly about safety, then where is the specific threat? And if this were truly about the law, then which statute is being enforced? At City Hall in Commerce, Oklahoma, a First Amendment auditor enters to use the restroom and records in a public space. City Hall reacts immediately, claiming he is not a local resident. Since when do constitutional rights require residency paperwork to be activated? And staff members, followed by city marshals, then shift to another accusation, entering an area not open to the public. Yet a glance around reveals nothing but bare walls. Interesting, isn't it? Stay tuned to see what else will be exposed, and don't take your eyes off the screen.
Can I help you? No, I'm just taking some pictures.
Who are you with?
I didn't say it.
I'm sorry?
I'm with myself, by myself.
And so you just walking around our building?
Yeah, freely. It's a public space, right?
Not, some of it is up through our personal offices up here are not.
Oh, well, I didn't see any signs.
Are you a citizen of Commerce?
I'm a citizen of Oklahoma.
Of Commerce?
No.
Okay, then you don't have a right to be in here.
Oh, I don't have a right?
No.
Who are you to tell me I don't have a right?
I'll call the marshals and we'll discuss it that way.
Let's go talk to the marshal. You want to talk to the marshal?
Yeah. I want to stay in here.
Let's go talk to the marshal. You want to talk to the marshal? Having a good day?
Not too bad so far.
They bugging you?
We do what?
They bugging you? You gonna go educate them?
Hey, can I sit here with you?
You got your body cam on?
I sure do.
Okay, great. Freaking amazing. I've never seen one of these in person. Take me up, Chris.
Going up, Scotty.
Take me up.
Beam me up, Scotty.
No, it's the same one. It's a different one. I'm gonna stay right here.
You see the big tall guy, redhead?
Straight through that door to the right hand side. I think he's letting them know that filming is legal and educating them is what my guess is. He went straight to them, so
Did he?
yeah.
Okay.
So are you guys with the Quapaw tribe?
Yeah.
And then you're cross deputized, I guess?
Yeah, in Ottawa County, and then.
So y'all kind of cover commerce for them? They
Yep.
come staying down there? That's good. Y'all been doing that about a year?
Yeah. I guess it's been about a year.
Look, quite frankly, a lot of these small towns should cut their police forces and go to something else. There's so many of them that you see there's 2 or 3 cops, and they don't have enough money to.
That's how I started out, was in one.
No, but they don't have enough money to maintain the equipment. They don't have enough money to pay the officers. Like one town we were just in, and they hired a new officer, $12 an hour. Like, why? Who in their right mind
Would work that.
would right? I mean, one, who would work for that much? 2, who would work where you had to deal with the kind of people y'all had to deal with?
Yeah, and do what y'all
for
do.
$12 an hour.
Right, yeah.
I mean,
It's insane to me.
I don't know. I started in Kansas, but in Kansas they have part-time officers.
What guard were you in? Army?
Army.
Okay, very cool. Thanks for your service.
It's all right, I got paid for it.
Did you go over to Iraq or Afghanistan while you were over there?
I went to both those.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was your job when you were in?
I was a 9-2 Alpha. I was an automated logistical specialist.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but
It's like we worked in a warehouse.
I got you. One of my good buddies, he did a lot of time over there, and he ran a mortar crew.
Oh, yeah.
And like, he went over there in the early days, so he was
I
running.
went over there the first time I was there in the second week of it.
Yeah,
In the second
he was over there about that time, and he was in Afghanistan with some forward operating base with the SEALs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's like, it was the middle of freaking nowhere. He's like, no running water, no nothing.
Yeah, Afghanistan was different than Iraq. They were happy to see us.
Yeah.
Afghanistan, they were.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you
Not
heard
as not as happy.
you heard the
Not happy at
opium
all.
trade. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, opium's blowing up over there these days, though. Did you educate them?
Well, it depends on what you mean by educate them.
Tell them that it's constitutionally permissible for people from other cities to walk into their city hall. That's what they seem to have a problem with when he came in, was that he's not from Commerce. So I don't think that's a requirement to walk into a city hall.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with you being here at all. The only problem they have is going in places that are not available to the public.
Yeah, so they had to put up, as I'm sure you know, a sign that says restricted access, authorized personnel, or some barrier to mark the areas where the public's not allowed. Otherwise, the public wouldn't have any way to know where they are and aren't allowed, right?
Potentially.
I mean, you tell me, if I go into a city hall and there's not a sign that says restricted area or a lock on the door like there is that one, how would a citizen that's in the building know? I had to go wander in to find the restroom. You see what I'm saying?
Right, so what they're saying is that you went to the mayor's office, you went into the server room.
Don't say you, because I didn't go anywhere. I came in here to film you guys.
Okay.
The doors were open. I mean, they were
Someone, the
open.
2 of you did that, is what they're telling me.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there something illegal about that?
Now that you've been warned, if you did it, it's.
Really? I want to go get arrested. Where's that mayor's office?
Stop right up here.
Really? You gonna come arrest me? Let's go. Because I don't see a restricted access sign.
There has to be a sign.
Where's the sign that says I can't go up here? Do you see a sign? You got to demarcate this.
So I'm trying to tell you right now that there's not.
You
a
can't
sign.
tell me though. You understand? You can't. You
You have
don't have the
authority.
authority to tell me. You work for the Marshal Service. You don't work for the city. You can't restrict the access up here.
We do it for the city.
I know you're dual sworn, but you don't have the authority to enact policy for this city. Don't bite off more than you can chew. I do this every day. Right? Just don't. You were doing so well when you were explaining to them that we had the right to film.
You was.
So stick with that one.
I didn't say anything about your right to film.
Well, you should know we have a right.
Right, but I didn't tell them one way or the other on that.
You didn't? You didn't educate? Why didn't you educate them? Maybe it would have saved you guys a trip.
That didn't come up. The only problem that they have is that you're going into areas they want you to be in that are not.
One hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up faster, right? That's what I was saying my grandfather used
what
to
law
always
was
say.
broken? There's law
Right. I don't want a lot of things. They don't want him. Look, they told him they don't want him filming because he's not from the city of Commerce. I don't care what they want.
See, I have no problem with you filming. I have no problem with you being here. There's
Right.
just certain areas they don't want you in that
Right.
are not accessible to the public.
They are. Look, this
Right.
this is accessible. What? You want to come up here? Have you been up here? I've not
I'm
been
well
up here.
aware you can get me to arrest you.
No, I want no. Actually, at this time, what I want is for you to tell me. See, I don't need you to actually arrest me. I can see you one of two ways. One, you can arrest me, or two, you can threaten me with arrest. Those are the only two things that I need for cause of action on a 42 U.S.C. 1993 action. So I'm just trying to figure out: are you telling me under threat of arrest
So
that I'm not allowed to go up there?
the whole reason for you being here is so you can file a lawsuit.
Now it is because you opened your mouth and said something stupid. So now I'm gonna challenge it. I like the Constitution.
What did I say that was stupid?
That I can't go in a publicly accessible area that's open to the general public. Anybody from the public can walk up there. You can't restrict my access because you don't like me or I have this camera. You can't do it.
No, that's
If
not.
you're going to restrict my access, you have to restrict everybody's access. If the
Everyone's
public,
access is restricted.
no, it is not.
It's not physically
Are you-
restricted.
No, it's
Right.
not.
If there's a door
There you
open,
go.
If
All-
there's
all
a
it
door
takes is a
open to a
sign.
household, you can't just walk into it because of
That's okay.
That's a public-
Are you
that's not
seriously
public.
that dumb?
Yeah, you're-
that you just gave me an example of a private residence over a public government building that's open to the general public. This is called a limited because it's called a limited public forum.
Walk into
Yes,
any
yes.
government building as deep as you want.
Yes. Yes.
It's
As
not
long
like
as
there's
there's
no
no
restricted
sign.
access sign. It's a
Yes.
limited public forum. The public is allowed to go during the hours of operations into the areas that are not restricted. I'm trying to educate you. Now, if they want to put up a sign right there, says authorized personnel, if I walk past that, I've now walked past a very clear barrier to what's going
You're
on.
fine.
I'm
Go
told
ahead
that.
and handle your
words
business.
mean shit, though.
Handle
you gotta
your
understand
business.
that. They don't mean a damn thing. You can't tell me I can't go in an area in this building. They got to demarcate it. You don't have the authority to administer the rules over this place. That's a rule. That's not a law. Where he wants to restrict in this place has to be done by the mayor and the board. Are any of y'all mayors and members of the board that I'm not aware of?
No.
Great. Did you explain to him that you're being stupid? Why did you call because he doesn't live in Commerce? He said you called the cops because he doesn't live in Commerce and somebody who doesn't live here doesn't have the right to be here.
Call the marshals.
I asked him to identify himself.
Why does he have to?
Who are you, sir?
Because you're God? Who are you to demand that he get down on his knees and suck your dick?
Are we allowing this?
It's First Amendment protected activity. I'm sure they're allowing it. I'm sure they've read Cohen v. California or been educated.
On Facebook or something like
I'm
that?
suspended, but not disbarred
You're
yet.
getting suspended.
Doing things like this. Exposing people like you for doing shit like this.
And what is that I'm doing?
Calling the cops.
Being a public servant that is trying to deny people their right to exercise their First Amendment rights. That's what you're doing. You're wasting the Marshals Service, getting them over here to try to explain things that they don't understand.
Moments like these answer a fundamental question: why First Amendment audits exist and why they are necessary, not to cause disruption, not to provoke, but to shine a direct light on the cracks in the system, where ignorance, abuse of authority, and the habit of commanding first and asking about the law later have become instinct. When he is labeled suspicious simply for standing in a suspicious location they invented themselves, he chooses a colder, sharper path. The Fifth Amendment is invoked, clearly and decisively. The right to remain silent is activated. Every further question is refused without an attorney present. Then comes the moment that tilts the balance. He calls the two officers by name. No questions. Just states them accurately. Surprise flashes across their faces. Power, accustomed to holding the information, suddenly finds itself being observed in reverse. A citizen who knows the law, knows his rights, and knows exactly who he is dealing with.
Huh?
I'm sorry?
What are you doing?
I'm sitting here.
It's just a weird spot to chill. You was just at the hotels first, and now you're here. Huh?
Am I free to go?
I'm asking you questions.
So I'm not free to go?
You got any ID on you?
So
You're in a suspicious area, a suspicious spot. You got ID or anything? Why are we breathing so heavy? You okay?
So I'm not free to go?
Right now, it's under investigation, okay?
Okay, well, you just told me that you suspect me of a crime. So at this time, I'm going to remain silent, and I decline to answer any questions without an attorney present.
Okay. Are you doing something you're not supposed to, or?
Pursuant to the Fifth Amendment, I decline to answer any questions. How are you tonight, Officer Robinson?
What?
How are you tonight?
Good.
Good. How are you, Officer Fluke?
How do you know our name? He knows our name. I'm also Rob, police officer.
Tonight? What you better do now? You better get going? Huh?
Is there something you don't understand about I invoked my Fifth Amendment right to not answer questions?
Okay, well, it's just weird, man, so let's go ahead and get going, okay?
You're kind of blocking me.
You can go to the right. It'll take you to Old Highway 42.
What if I want to go to the left?
You want to go to the left? Is that what you want?
I'll depart when y'all depart.
Okay, cool. Have a good night.
You too.
So who is really under suspicion here? The man standing still, exercising his constitutional right to remain silent, or those who cannot point to a single statute that allows them to turn lawful presence into grounds for interrogation? In that moment, a First Amendment audit needs only one question left hanging, enough to expose the fragile line between law enforcement and suspicion dressed up as authority. Freedom isn't a gift that's handed to you. It's a flame that must be reignited daily through knowledge, practice, and the courage to confront those who try to extinguish it.
For you.
That'll work, man. That way, in case anything comes up, like I said, all right?
I'll smile for you. You'll have a picture with no name. Great investigative work there, buddy.
Under the blazing sun of Germantown, Tennessee, a camera once again stirred the uneasy conscience of power. Long Island Audit arrived to film outside the police department and city hall. No shouting, no trespassing, simply standing in a public space with a camera. But the presence of a citizen who knows his rights was immediately treated with suspicion. Officer Cordo approached not to greet, but to question, to demand ID, and to toss out a vague accusation. You might be casing cars to steal them. Yet instead of backing down, Long Island Audit did what not everyone dares to do. He pushed back, calmly, repeatedly, like a constitutional mantra, "Am I being detained? Nas." And he was completely within his rights. No anger, no aggression, just resistance through understanding. When Officer Poley arrived, everything shifted. The threats faded, the posturing stopped. What remained was professionalism and a clear confirmation from a superior. The citizen had every right to film there.
So truly understood that. How you doing today?
Sir? Walking around? You looking for somebody?
No, I'm not looking for anybody.
I mean, just checking around, man. Like I said, we try to keep this lot secure. don't want nobody breaking in. That's all. Take care of yourself.
You too.
Alright, now I'm curious. Germantown Police Department. What's your name?
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Cordell with Germantown Police Department. Will you sit tight right there for me?
Yeah.
I'm close and holding your phone as if you're recording, looking into it. What is your nature and what is your business?
Oh, recording the police vehicles.
Stand by when I'm speaking to the subject now. I'm trying to put information. All right. Well, what's your name? That way, in case these well, I'm gonna need your information. If these cars get broken into, I'm gonna need your information. You're walking around looking in these cars, and I'm trying to make sure none of that's gonna happen.
Is that a crime, sir?
Well, I'm trying to make sure it's not gonna happen. So go ahead with your information.
I only provide my information when you suspect me of committing a crime. You need reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, sir.
Give me a second.
Sure thing.
Will you stay over here by my video camera, please?
Stay over where?
Right now, I want to find out why you're looking at these cars in case you might be breaking into cars later.
Am I being detained, sir?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out. Okay?
Am I being detained?
Is there any reason? Can you give me a good answer why you're looking at cars?
Am I being detained, sir?
7-12, go ahead.
Check.
That's all good. That's all good. But hopping out.
And then I saw you kind of looking at patrol cars, recording. So I'm trying to make sure again, because we have had people do that.
You've had people break into police cars.
Yes, sir. We've had that. So that's not
has it happened before?
Like that, I know, right? It's wild.
I doubt that's ever happened.
Okay, well, hey.
I can look into it.
Information to make sure in case anything happens, like they have spoken.
You're not going to get my information today, officer.
Well, sit tight on that one, okay?
You're not going to get my
Not
information.
come to my car, just out of the way.
I'm going to stand where I'd like, please. Thanks. I'd appreciate it. So we have an undercover, or an unmarked, I should say, Ford Fusion here in the back window.
He's allowed to videotape the parking lot. Per Captain Simpson.
Oh, okay. Can you mind if I get your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Poley, 0695. He just said, I don't know which captain was. We just got I called my lieutenant. He said, the captain said you can.
Just wanted to make sure that, just in case, because he doesn't seem too happy that I'm recording.
Yeah, I just got a phone call. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes,
and
sir.
you saved the day, because I didn't know what this guy was going to do, to be honest.
Oh, no, he's fine.
Okay, I hope so. Too, I promise. I'm not here with any nefarious purposes or anything like that.
Yep.
Officer Poley. That notepad out anymore, because you're not getting my name.
No. Right, no. The only thing that raised my suspicion is that you know, cars, trying to make sure you're trying to pull on door handles, trying to get in cars, or anything like that. So it kind of made me worried. Just trying to make something like that. So I just thought it was kind of random for somebody to be doing that. Okay. Much, you know, to work with as far as why he was randomly walking the police car running around. But I appreciate it. Thanks, Dave. Well, cool, man. All right. Well, like I said, just obviously you're recording us, we're recording you, so hopefully, you know, nothing else.
Yeah. Told you weren't gonna get my name or information. I'll smile for you.
That'll work, man. That way, in case anything comes up.
Have a picture with no name. Great investigative work there, buddy. Jesus. There's always got to be one. So you got Officer Poley over here. Because I got tyrant vibes off of this officer here. There's nothing wrong with taking some pictures of taxpayer-funded vehicles.
In a world where cameras are seen as threats and transparency makes people uncomfortable, it's the calm, informed stance of the citizen that reminds us the Constitution still matters, so long as someone is willing to speak it out loud. None of this is a series of isolated incidents, but repeated fractures, where the Constitution is tested second by second. It takes only one citizen standing still, understanding the law, asking the right questions, and allowing the truth to reveal itself. If you believe constitutional rights are not privileges, that being in public does not require permission, stay with this channel, because every video is not just a confrontation, but a mirror. And the final question is left with you. If you were standing there today, would you know what rights you have?